Arkadaşlar merhaba. Sesim geliyor mu Nermin Hanım?
Merhaba, nasılsınız Hatice Hanım? İyi misiniz?
İyiyim. Ay mikrofonum gene oyun oynuyor bana. İyiyim şükür. Heyecandan ölecektim. Sesi çıkıyor mu çıkmıyor mu diye. İyi dersler canım.
Hello.
Hello, Linda.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Hi, Ilkai.
Good evening. Hi, Linda.
Yes, how are you?
I'm okay, Linda. You?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. So, who else is here? Nermin, hello. Good evening. Hello, Nermin. Good evening. Okay.
Linda,
So, eh,
Linda.
okay, Nermin, hello.
Hello, Linda. How are
Yes, good.
you?
I'm fine. Okay, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Hatije, good evening.
Good evening, Linda.
How are you today?
I am fine, Linda.
That's
You are
good.
right, Linda. You are right. Right.
Right? I'm right? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So, and Cesar, good evening.
Good evening, Linda.
Yeah, how are you today? How are you?
Fine, thanks. Thank you.
Okay, that's
How is the mother station, Linda?
what's that?
How is the mother station?
How is the sorry, the line is like cutting off. Your audio is a little bit
You mother, Linda, you mother.
okay, yes.
It.
Yeah, of course I
Huh?
lost my mom. So we uh we
Yes.
already of course did the internment last Saturday. So yes, that's life. Okay, so there are so many hurdles in life, okay, that we have to face. So it's part of life to lose one's family member or one's loved ones. Okay, so definitely my mom is the biggest person, or probably I should say the person that I love the most. Okay, so and I lost my mom. So thank you for asking, Cesar. I'm fine, doing well. Okay. So, and who else is here? Who else? Okay, I think I have already greeted everyone. Who is in iPhone? So there's no name. Who is in iPhone? Okay, I can't identify the name of the one using just the iPhone name. Okay. So anyway, um okay, so good evening everyone. So we are going to do another lesson for today. Okay, so we are now going to do lesson 5 or lesson 15. Just a moment, I'm going to share my screen with you. Share screen, where is that? Just a moment, I need to, where is that lesson? Okay, I have already opened it, but it's in another page. Okay, so it's here. Mm, just a moment. Okay, I think this is the one. Okay, so can you see my screen now? Okay, you can see.
Yes. Yes,
All right.
Linda.
Okay, thank you. Our lesson for today is about the usage of the following. So if you remember, okay, if you remember, the verb to be, okay, are the following. So is, okay, are, and am. Okay, so verb to be. So two there are two ways to use it. So of course the positive or the affirmative and the negative. Okay, or and the negative. So it's easy to determine if it's positive or negative. Of course the negative, if the usage is negative, you will see the word not. Okay, so it's easy to identify. So here we are going to study or review. Okay, because I know that you already know this. So this is just going to be a review for you. Okay, so is not, we're going to use is not, am not, are not. Okay, so and of course the questions that start with is it, okay, or is he, or is she. Okay, so of course these are all singular when you say he or she or it. Okay, so it, you are referring to an object, okay, or an animal. Okay, so of course he and she, you're referring to people, of course. And for are you or are they? Okay, so we are going to use, because we are going to use are because you are talking about not only one but two or more. Okay, all right, so and okay, now we are going to start. Okay, we have only um how many, a few number of students here. So okay, so I will be calling you most of the time. Okay, by the way, who is TUGCE? Who's that? Who is TUGCE?
Linda,
Okay, what's your name?
Tuche.
Tuche. Okay, is this your first time to join? Sorry, your name is not familiar with me. Okay, Tuche, is this your first time today?
Yes.
Oh, okay, nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you, Linda. Fine. Thank you.
Okay,
How are you?
I'm fine. Yeah, I just came from a vacation because of something bad happens to my family. But anyway, let's not talk about it. Okay. So thank you. Tu okay, how do I say that?
Tuche.
Tuche?
Tuche.
Tuche. Is it okay? Is that correct?
Yes.
Tuche? Okay. And I'm going to write it down. Tuche. It's like toothache. No, sorry. Just kidding. Tuche. Okay, Tuche. Are you from Turkey?
Yes.
Where in Turkey?
In Turkey, Bilecik.
Oh, is it in
Bilecik.
Istanbul?
Istanbul.
In Istanbul. Okay. Right. Okay. That's a very popular city. Okay. Thank you. So just stand by there. Okay, Tucci. And we are also having Hajir here and Sultan. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good evening, Sultan. Good evening, Hajir.
Good evening, Linda.
Okay.
How are you, Linda?
I'm fine. Thank you so much. Okay.
I,
Nice to see all of you again, guys. Thank you.
Linda, I am very sad, Linda. I heard your mother died. Your
Yes.
mother
Yes.
rest in peace, I hope.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, my mother passed away last week, Tuesday. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
almost a week
yeah,
now. So it's almost a week. So
yeah.
yeah, but I'm
Rest in
okay.
peace.
Yeah, thank you. I'm doing good. Thank you so much for the prayers.
Not
Okay.
at all.
Thank you, Sultan. Okay, so today, okay, we are now going to do some drills. Okay, so we are going to do some practice. Okay, and I got some exercises for you later on. Okay, so after we finish this lesson. Okay, so we'll start with. Okay, let me start with Nermin. Okay, Nermin.
Linda. Hi,
Okay.
Linda.
Nermin, okay, we're going to do this activity. Okay, reading. Okay, please read the
Yes.
following statements.
I am a student.
Hmm? Again, I'm not a student.
I am not a student.
Okay,
We are not students.
we are not students. Okay,
You are not a sinner.
you are not a singer. I'm really not a singer. Okay,
You are not sinners.
okay, you're not singers. Okay, plural. Okay, so next.
He is not a doctor.
Okay,
He is a not. She is not a doctor.
he's not a doctor.
They are not doctors.
Okay,
They are not doctors.
okay, the same. Okay,
This is not a picture. They are not pictures.
okay.
Are you a sinner? Is he a doctor?
Okay, are you a singer again?
Are you a are you a sinner?
Not sinner. Okay, sinner is different. Okay, so when you say sinner, okay, this one. So sinner, someone who is making a sin, sinner. Okay, so sinner is different from singer. Okay, sinner. Okay, the first one is sinner. So singer.
Singer.
Oh, no G sound. Okay, remember what I taught you last time? Not singer, but singer. Singer.
Sinner.
Yes,
Sinner.
not sinner. Okay, so you're losing the nga sound. You're just retaining the na sound. Sinner. If it's a sinner, someone who is doing bad things. Okay. Okay, so
Okay.
it's not good. Okay, so anyway, all right. So let's continue.
Are you doctors?
Are they doctors?
It is a picture.
This is a question.
It question. Is it a picture?
Is it a picture? Again.
Is it a picture?
Yes, okay. If the question is answerable by yes or no, you will raise the intonation a bit at the end. So, for example, are you a doctor, Nermin? Are you a doctor? Okay.
Are
Or
you
are
a,
you a teacher? Okay. So,
are you
so you raise the intonation at the end. Okay. Don't say it like this. Are you a teacher? Are you a doctor? Okay. So it has to be
okay?
like a little bit raised. Okay. Are you a doctor? So because you are requiring an answer, whether a yes or no answer. But if the question is like, for example, what are you doing? So you don't have to say, what are you doing? Okay, so what are you doing? So it's enough to say, what are you doing? Okay, I'm fixing my table, I'm fixing my bag, I'm fixing my camera. Okay, so there. All right, okay, thank you. Let us try to call another one. Okay, thank you, Nermin. Let's try Ilkay. Ilkay, let's
Yes,
kindly read
Linda.
the following. Okay, so I know you're good in reading.
I'm not a student. We are not students. You are not a singer. You are not singers. He isn't a doctor. She isn't a doctor. They aren't doctors. They aren't doctors. It is not a picture. They aren't pictures. Are you a singer? Is he a doctor? Is he a doctor?
Question: is he a doctor? Okay, good.
Is he a doctor? Are they doctors? Is it a picture?
Okay, thank you, Ilkay. Cesar, kindly read.
Yeah, okay. I am not a student. We are not students. You are not a singer. You are not singers.
Singers. Okay, singers. Okay.
He isn't doctor. She isn't a doctor. They aren't doctors. They aren't doctors. It isn't a picture. They aren't pictures. It isn't a picture. They aren't pictures. Are you a singer? Is he a doctor?
Is he a doctor? Again.
Yes, is he a doctor?
Is he a doctor?
Are
You
you a
raise the
singer?
intonation. You raise the
Yes,
intonation at
is
the end.
he a doctor?
Okay. So this one, are you a singer? You said, are you a singer? Right. Okay, that's correct. Tone. This one, can you say again?
Is he a doctor?
Is he a doctor? Raise the intonation at
Yes,
the end. Again.
he.
Again. Read again.
Neydi onun İngilizcesi ya?
This one, can you read again?
Evet.
Is he a doctor?
Evet,
You just follow
evet.
my intonation.
Soruyu
Is he
sorarken sesini yükselt Sezer.
is he a doctor?
Bak onu taklit et.
Duymadım o, ondan mı söylüyor?
Okay, Cesar, I'm just
Is
asking
he
you to
a
read
doctor?
again. Okay, this one, can you
Yani
read
şu an çocuk alıyor, o yüzden duymayabilir.
can you read this one?
Are you a singer?
Are you a singer?
Are you a singer?
Are you a singer?
Yes. Are
Are
you a
you
singer?
a singer? Okay, you're saying like this. Are you a singer?
Are you
Are you a
a
singer?
singer?
Are you a singer?
Singer.
Okay. Okay. So that's a question. If it's a question answerable by yes or no, raise the intonation a little bit. Okay. So next.
Are they doctors?
Okay, that's better.
Is it a picture?
Is it a picture? Is it a picture?
Yes.
Is it a picture?
Yes.
Okay. The tone is like that. Okay. So I'm not asking you, Cesar. I want you to repeat my tone. Okay. Okay, copy me. Okay. Is it a picture? Is it a picture? Okay. Can you say it that way?
Is it a picture?
Is it a picture? Is it a picture?
Yes. Is it a picture?
So you raise the
Is it
intonation
a
at the
picture?
end. Okay. Okay. So there. Okay. Thank you. Let's try another one.
Linda, sorry, Linda. Linda, sorry.
Yes.
Linda. Where are you from?
I'm sorry.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Philippines.
Philippines.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, so Tucci. Tucci. Okay.
Linda.
Yeah, so let's try. I want you to read on your own, Tucci.
Okay. I am not a student. We are not students. You are not a sinner. You are not sinners.
Singer. Okay, so try to practice that. Okay, next.
He is not a doctor. She is not a doctor. They are not doctors. They are not doctors. It is not a picture. They are not pictures. Are you a sinner? Is a doctor.
Okay, are you a singer? Singer.
Are you a sinner?
Singer. Okay, sounds like sinner. Okay, so singer. Okay, try to practice that. Okay, all right. Okay, good. And the last part.
Are they doctors? Is it a picture? Picture.
Is it a picture? Okay, is it a picture? Okay,
Is it a
yes. Okay, good. Thank
picture?
you.
Okay. Thank you.
Hatiji.
Yes, Linda, here.
Okay, let's practice reading,
Yes,
Hatiji.
yes, Linda. I am not a student. We are not students. You are not a singer. Singer. You are not
Singer.
singer.
Okay,
You
singer.
are not singers. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He isn't a doctor. She isn't a doctor. They are not doctors. They are not doctors. It isn't a picture. They are not pictures. Are you a singer? He is a doctor.
Is he a doctor?
Is he a doctor? Is he a
Okay.
doctor? Are they doctors? Is it a picture? Is it
Okay,
a picture?
is it a picture? Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Hatiji. Okay, all right. Okay, so Hajir.
Yes.
Okay, let's try to read, practice reading. Okay, all right, let's start.
I'm not a student. We are not students. You are not a singer. You are not singers.
Okay.
He is not a doctor. She is not a doctor. They are not doctors. They are not doctors. It is not a picture. They are not pictures. Are you a singer? Is he a doctor? Are they doctors? Is it a picture?
Okay, very good. Thank you, Hajir. Sultan.
Yes, Linda.
Okay, let's practice reading.
Okay, I read. I am not a student. We aren't students. You aren't a singer. You are not singers. He isn't a doctor. She isn't a doctor. They aren't doctors. They aren't doctors. It is not a picture. They aren't pictures. Are you a singer? Is he a doctor? Are they doctors? Is it a picture?
Okay, just the singer. Okay, so sounding like G. There's a G sound, so it should be singer, not singer. Okay, thank you,
Singer.
Sultan. Okay,
You're
thank,
welcome, Linda.
thank you. Okay, so Shukran. Okay, good evening.
Good evening, Linda.
Yes, how are you?
I am fine.
That's good to hear.
What about you?
Doing good so far. Okay. So of course I miss my mom, of course. So it's really hard to lose
I
a
see. I
mother.
see. My condoliren o da.
Okay, we say my condolences. Okay, you can say that.
My
My
condolences.
condolences. Okay,
My
here. My
condolences.
condolences. My condolences.
Condolences.
Yes, my condolences. Okay.
My
Or
condolences. Yeah.
okay, or you can just say condolence. Okay.
condolence. Yeah.
Yeah, condolence. Okay, it's okay to say that. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's try to practice reading. Shukran.
I am not a student. We are not students. You are not a singer. You are not singers. He is not doctors. She is not a doctor. They are not doctors. They are not doctors. It it is not a picture. They are not pictures. Are you a singer? Is it a doctor? Are they doctors? Is it a picture?
Is it a picture? It's
Is
a
it a
question.
picture?
Okay, very good. Okay, so just the singer part. Okay, so the G sound I could hear, not singer, but singer. Okay, no G sound. Okay, thank you, Shukran.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. I think I have already called everybody, so we will start again with the next part of this one. Okay, so here we are talking about, okay, so this one, am, is, are. Okay, so we're going to use these are verbs to be. Okay, to be, but this time we are trying to do it in an express it in a negative way, negative sentence. Okay, so there are two what I was trying to tell you a while ago: affirmative and negative. Okay, affirmative is also called positive. Positive or affirmative, it means, for example, I am a student. Okay, so but when you're going to convert it to negative, you will say I am not a student. Okay, or for example, they are students. Okay, positive or affirmative. So you want to convert it to negative, so they are not or they aren't students. Okay, so okay, so I noticed that some of you are using already the contraction. So like, for example, instead of saying is not, you are saying isn't. Okay, that's good. And instead of saying are not, you're saying aren't. Okay, that's good. Okay, so you are contracting. Okay, very good. So now let's practice reading, and then I'm going to also make you do some exercises. Just a moment. Okay, after we do this part, um, let me see. So this is gap fill exercise. Okay, and speaking exercises, another gap fill exercise, and then translating. We will do the translating exercise later on. Okay, so but let us first do this speaking activity again. So let's practice some more. Let's start with, I started with Nermin a while ago, so let's start with Nermin.
I Linda.
Okay, Nermin. Okay, so let's try to read number 1.
I am not an English teacher.
Okay, go on. Number 2.
We are not English teachers.
Okay.
You are not my classmate. He is not from Paris.
Paris.
Paris.
Okay.
She is not from Tokyo. They are not from Japan.
Japan.
Japan.
Okay. 7.
It is not a clock.
Clock. Okay, clock.
Clock.
Ah,
Clock.
sound. Okay, yes.
They are not clocks. Clocks.
They are not clocks. Okay.
Clock.
So, all right. Okay, so what what numbers are what what sentence number are in expressed in negative forms?
Negative forms.
What numbers? Or can you just read the sentences expressed in negative form?
I am not an English teacher.
Good. Okay.
He is not from Paris. We are not English teachers. She is not from Tokyo. They are not from Japan. It is not a clock. They are not clocks.
Okay, so yes. So, and what are the positive statements here? Is there any positive statement?
Positive.
Is there a positive statement?
Hmm, hiçbiri
No.
ne demek?
No?
No.
No.
No.
Okay. Okay, very good. I'm just testing you. Okay, so let's try this gap fill exercise. Okay. Can you try this activity, Nermin?
Tamam. I am not a Japanese teacher.
Okay, Japanese. Japanese. Okay.
Japanese teacher.
Okay, number 2.
I am not from Madrid.
Madrid. Okay, Madrid.
Madrid.
So it's quick.
Madrid.
Okay. Yes.
You are not a basketball player. She or she is not from Canada.
Okay.
She is not American.
American.
American.
Okay.
They are not my students.
Okay.
This there is not a textbook.
There is not a textbook. There
Yes.
isn't. There isn't. Okay.
There isn't.
Okay.
Bunlar yes, 7. This is not a textbook.
This is not a textbook. Okay. Number 8.
There isn't not textbooks.
Number 7 is this is not a textbook. Singular. This
Singular.
is not. What about number 8?
These isn't. These aren't. There aren't not textbooks.
These, you're going to use these, the plural form, because the these for number 7 is this, THIS, right? THIS. So but the these for number 8 is the plural form, THESE. These.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
These aren't textbooks. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Nermin. Good job.
Thank you.
Ilkay. Let's try to do this activity. Speaking activity, Ilkay. Ilkay, are you there? Ilkay. Okay, I think she's not around. Let's try.
Linda.
Okay, so I thought you're not around. Okay, Ilkay, so please read speaking activity.
I'm not an English teacher. We are not English teachers. You are not my classmate. He is not from Paris. She is not from Tokyo. They are not from Japan. It's not a clock. They are not clocks.
Okay, not clock, clock. It is not a clock. Okay, it is
They are not
a clock.
clocks.
They are not clocks. Okay. Which one is the positive statement here?
None of them.
No? No positive statements?
None of them.
No? Okay, okay. No positive statements. Okay, good. So let's go to gap fill. Okay, number 1.
I'm not a Japanese teacher. I'm not from Madrid. You are not a basketball player. He is not from Canada. She is not American. They are not my students. This is not a textbook. This is not a textbook. These are not text. Textbooks.
Okay, very good. So Ilkay, Madrid. Okay, it's quick. Okay, the stress is on the second. Madrid. Okay.
Madrid.
So yeah, not Madrid, but Madrid. Okay.
Madrid.
Yes, thank you. Next is
you.
Cesar. Cesar. Okay, let's do the speaking activity, Cesar. Okay, is Cesar here? Cesar? Hello? Mm. Cesar? Are you there? Okay, let's call Hatije.
Here, Linda.
Okay, so let's do the speaking activity
Yes.
here.
I am not an English teacher. We aren't English teachers. You aren't my classmate. He isn't from Paris. She isn't from Tokyo. They aren't from Japan. It isn't a clock. They aren't clocks.
Okay, clocks. Okay, so Gaffil.
Okay. Yes. Uh,
Number one.
Number one. I am not Japan's teacher. I am not from Madrid.
Madrid.
Madrid.
Okay.
You aren't a basketball player. He isn't from Canada. She isn't American. They aren't my students. There isn't a textbook.
There isn't.
There isn't.
Is it? Are you going to use there or this?
There isn't a textbook.
There isn't a textbook on the table. There should be some more words to follow, but you can simply use this is not.
This is not a textbook.
Okay.
These aren't textbooks.
Textbooks. Okay.
Textbooks.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Let's go back to Cesar. Cesar. Okay. So still not around. And Tucci. Okay, Tucci.
Linda.
I'm really amused by your name. Okay, so
Okay.
speaking. Okay, can you read?
I am not an English teacher. We are not English teachers. You are not my classmate. He is not from Paris. He is not from Tokyo. They are. Sorry. She is not from Tokyo. They are not from Japan.
Japan.
Is it Japan? Is it? It is not a clock. They are not clocks.
Okay, graph fill exercise.
Okay. I am not a Japanese teacher.
Japanese
Teacher. I am not from Madrid.
Okay.
Madrid. You are not a basketball player. He is not from Canada.
Okay.
He isn't American.
He is not an American. Okay, he isn't an American. So there should be an. Okay. Okay. Next.
They aren't my students. This isn't a textbook. These aren't textbooks.
Okay. Thank you. Tucci.
Thank you, Linda.
Okay. So Cesar still not around. Okay, Hajir.
Yes, Linda.
Okay, let's practice Hajir speaking part. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm not an English teacher. We are not English teachers. You are not my classmate. He is not from Paris. She is not from Tokyo. They are not from Japan. It is not a clock. They are not clocks.
Okay, the gap fill.
Okay. I'm not Japanese, a Japanese teacher.
Japanese.
Japanese teacher.
Okay.
I'm not from Madrid. You are not a basketball player. He is not from Canada. She is not an American. They are not my students. This is not a textbook. These are not textbooks.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And Cesar, are you back? Okay. Can't be heard probably. Sultan.
Geldim.
Okay. All right. So let's do the speaking exercise. Sultan.
I am not an English teacher. We aren't English teachers. You aren't my classmate. He isn't from Paris. She isn't from Tokyo. They aren't from Japan. It isn't a clock. They aren't clocks.
Japan.
I
Okay.
am not a Japanese teacher.
Japanese.
I am not from Madrid. You aren't. I am not from Madrid. You aren't a basketball player. She isn't from Canada. She isn't American. They aren't my students. This is my textbook.
Number 7. This
is a textbook.
This is a textbook.
They are textbooks.
So positive.
They aren't. They aren't textbooks.
Number 7.
No, number 8.
Okay, number 7 now. Please read.
These aren't textbooks.
Okay, that's number 8. What about number 7?
Oh, this is a textbook.
This is a textbook, so it's positive.
Pardon. This isn't a textbook.
Okay, so this isn't a textbook. Okay, thank you, Sultan. Let's go to. Okay, so Shukran.
I am here.
Okay, let's practice.
I am not an English teacher. We aren't English teachers. You aren't my classmate.
You aren't not mine.
My classmate.
Okay.
He isn't from Paris. She isn't from Tokyo. They aren't from Japan. Japan. It isn't a clock. They aren't clocks.
Okay, gap fill.
I'm not a Japanese teacher. I am not from Madrid. I am not. No, you aren't a basket player.
You're not a basketball player.
Basketball player. He isn't from Canada. She isn't American.
He isn't an American. Okay.
An American. They aren't my students.
My students.
My students. My.
Okay.
This isn't a textbook. These aren't textbooks.
Okay. This isn't a textbook. And what's number 8?
These aren't. that textbook. Look,
These,
these,
not this.
these,
Okay. These
these,
aren't textbooks. Okay.
these aren't textbooks.
Okay,
Okay.
so thank you. Let's go to Hedie. Good evening.
Good evening, Linda.
Yes, how are you today?
Fine, and you?
I'm fine as well. So we are doing the...
Except my condolences.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, yes, that's right. That's right. So, but because you are a little bit late, so we will start reading from the top until the end. Okay. So, Hedie, okay, let's read from this portion.
I'm not a student. We are not students.
Okay.
You are not a singer. You are not singers.
Singers. Okay.
Singers. He is not a doctor. She is not a doctor.
Okay.
They are not doctors. They are not doctors.
Okay.
It is not a picture. They are not pictures. Are you a singer? Are you a singer? Is he a doctor? Are they doctors? Is it a picture?
Okay, so all right, so here let's do the speaking exercises. By the way, Hedie, we're talking about the negative. Okay, so because there are two ways to use the verb to be, positive and negative, or affirmative and negative. So this one we're studying the negative. Okay, so kindly read.
I'm not an English teacher. We are not English teachers. You are not my classmate. He is not from Paris. She is not from Tokyo. They are not from Japan. It is not a clock. They are not clocks.
Okay, good. And the gap fill.
I'm not a Japanese teacher. I'm not from Madrid. You are not a basketball player. He is not from Canada. She isn't an American. They are not my students. This is a textbook. This is a textbook. This isn't a textbook.
Okay, I'm confused. Number 7 again. Number 7 again.
This isn't a textbook.
Okay, number 8.
These aren't textbooks.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me call the last one to arrive. Okay, we have here Tugba. Tugba? Hello? Good evening. Tugba, are you joining us?
Yes.
Tugba, is your first time to join?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm all right. How about you?
I'm fine. So is that correct? Shall I call you Tugba? Is my pronunciation?
Tuba.
Sorry.
Tuba.
Tuba. Okay.
Yes.
So
yes,
let me write it down. Tuba. Okay. So I'm confused with the pronunciation of your names. Okay. Tuba, where are you from?
I'm from Turkey and Aydın.
Where in Turkey?
Oh, Aydın.
Is it near Istanbul?
No. Is it far Istanbul?
Ankara, near Ankara?
No, it is near Izmir.
Izmir, near Izmir. Okay,
yes,
okay.
Yes.
So, all right. So that's good to hear. We will start from the top. Okay. So I want you to read the following. Okay. So can you read?
Okay. I'm not a student. We are not students. You are not a singer. You are not singers.
Okay. By the way, singer. Okay. So
singer.
Okay, no G sound. Okay, don't say singer, but say singer.
Singer.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Again, this one.
You are not singers.
Singers. Okay, so try to practice that. Okay, next.
He is not a doctor. She is not a doctor. They are not doctors. They are not doctors. It is not a picture. They are not a pictures. Are
They
you a
are not.
singer? They
They're
are
not
not.
pictures.
Oh, sorry. They are not pictures.
Okay.
Are you a singer? Is he a
Singer.
doctor?
Are you a singer?
Singer.
Okay. Is he a doctor?
Is he a doctor? Are they doctors? Is it a picture?
Okay. Picture. Okay, I want you to strengthen the k sound. Picture.
Picture.
Okay, that's better. Okay. A while ago, I heard you saying picture, not pick. That should be picture. Okay.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, so speaking exercises again. Number 1.
I'm not an English teacher. We are not English teachers. You are not my classmate. He is not from Paris. She is not from Tokyo. They are not from Japan. It is not a clock. They are not clocks.
Okay, and the gap fill exercise.
I am not a Japanese teacher. I am not from Madrid. You aren't a basketball player. He is not from Canada. She isn't. She isn't an American. They aren't my students. This isn't a textbook. These are not textbooks.
Okay, very good. So just say, let's just practice Japan.
Japan.
Oh, quick. Okay, Japanese.
Japanese.
Okay, Madrid.
Madrid.
Okay, so Madrid, the stress is on the second, so it's quick. Don't say Madrid, so it should be Madrid.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Tuba. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I think you're the last one. You're the last one to arrive. So Cesar, where are you?
Yes.
What happened to you? I was calling you several times already. Okay, so did you go home? Just kidding. Okay, Cesar, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I think your connection is a little bit choppy. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, can you read?
I am not an English teacher. Number 2. We aren't English teachers. Number 3. You aren't my classmate. Number 4. He isn't from Paris. Number 5. She isn't from Tokyo. Number 6. They aren't from Japan. Number 7. It isn't a clock. Number 8. They aren't clocks.
Okay.
Very good.
Let's just practice. Let's just practice this. Japan.
Japan.
Don't say Japan.
Yes, Japan.
Japan.
Excuse me.
The stress
Japan.
is on the second syllable. Okay. When you say Japan, you are putting the stress on the first syllable, ja. But when you say Japan, so you're putting the stress on the second syllable. So this is to be pronounced Japan. Can you say that?
Yes.
Can you repeat? Japan.
Japan.
Yes. Okay. Very good. So let's go now to gap fill. Okay. Can you read?
He is a Japan teacher.
What's number 1?
I am a Japan teacher. Yes. Number 1. I am a Japan teacher. I am from Madrid.
We are studying negative.
Negative. Okay. I am not a Japan teacher.
Okay. Look at the translation below. There is a translation here. Okay. This is your guide. Okay. So can you read number 1 again?
Ben okumamıştım, tamam. I am not a Japan teacher.
Okay.
not from Madrid.
Madrid. Okay, I'm not from Madrid. Okay, number 3. Number 3. Number 3. Cesar, number 3. You're muted, Cesar. Your microphone is mute. Okay.
Yes.
Number 3.
Yes, okay. She isn't a basketball player.
She? Number 3.
You aren't a basketball player.
Okay. Number 4.
Number 4. She isn't from Canada.
Is it she or
He
he?
isn't American.
Okay. Number 5.
Yeah. 5 he. 5 he. He isn't an American.
Okay,
Number 6. They aren't my students.
Okay.
Number 7. This is a textbook.
Negative.
This isn't. Yes, this isn't a textbook.
Okay.
Number 8.
Uh-huh.
There aren't textbooks.
Are you using there or these?
There.
There?
No, these, yes. These aren't textbooks.
Okay, these plural. Okay, so these aren't textbooks. Okay, thank you. Good job. Let me call the one who just came, Sevim. Okay, Sevim. Good evening, Sevim.
Good evening, Linda.
Okay, so how are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine as well. Okay, thank you for asking. So today we're talking about the negative form of to be. Okay, so we are talking about the negative form of to be. So we are practicing reading. Okay, so let's start from the top for you because you just arrived. Okay, can you read?
I'm not a student. We aren't students.
Okay.
You aren't a singer. You aren't singers.
Singers. Okay.
He isn't a doctor. She isn't a doctor.
Okay.
They aren't doctors. They aren't doctors. It isn't a picture. They aren't pictures. Are you a singer? Is he a doctor?
Are you a singer? Okay, the singer is without G sound. Okay, singer. Okay.
Singer.
Okay.
Are they doctors? Is it a picture?
Is it a picture? Question mark. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so speaking exercise. Again, let's try number 1.
I'm not an English teacher. We aren't English teachers. You aren't my classmate. He is not from Paris. He isn't from Paris.
Yes. Next.
She is not from Tokyo. They aren't from Japan. It isn't a o'clock.
It is not, or it isn't a clock.
O'clock, yes. They aren't o'clocks.
No more o'clock. So it's not the time. You're not talking about time. You're talking about the clock. Okay. It is not a clock. They are not clocks.
Clocks, okay. Yes.
Okay. So let's try the gap fill.
I'm not a Japanese teacher.
Okay.
I'm not from Madrid. You aren't a basketball player. You aren't from Canada.
Is it you?
Is it you from Canada? Yes.
I mean you, because they're saying he.
He. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
He He isn't from Canada.
Okay.
Kadın. She isn't an American.
An American.
An American, yes.
Okay.
They aren't my students.
Yes.
This is a textbook. This isn't a textbook. These aren't textbooks.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Sivim. Good job. Okay. All right. So I think I have already called everybody, right? Okay. So this time, okay. Okay. So this is the proper way. Okay, let's continue with this speaking. Okay, so speaking now. This is an example, or these are examples of conversation, so question and answer. So like for example, are you a singer? So if it is you're going to answer in an affirmative way, you will say yes, I am. But if you are going to answer in a negative way, you will say no, I'm not. So this makes your answer or sentence complete. Okay, because sometimes you just say, are you a singer? No. Okay, it's not a complete sentence. Okay, so we have to say no, I'm not. Okay, or are you a singer? Yes. Okay, but you have to say yes, I am for your answer to be complete. Okay, so because just saying yes or just saying no is just a short answer. Okay, it's not a complete sentence. Okay, so it's like considered a phrase or short answer. Okay, but we are used to the short answer, so that's why here in our class we are going to practice completing our answer or making a complete sentence or making a complete response. Okay, so like this, and also we're going to do some gap fill exercise again. Okay, and the translating exercise later. Okay, so let's do this first. Okay, let me start with the first one. Nermin. Nermin. Nermin, are you there? Where's Nermin? Nermin. Okay, so I think Nermin is not around. Okay, let's call Ilkay. Ilkay.
Yes, Linda.
Okay, let's do this speaking exercises. Okay, so okay, so you're going to choose what do you want. Maybe we can just practice both answers. Okay, so it could be you'll just read both answers. Like, are you a singer? Yes, I am. And then you will say, no, I'm not. Okay.
Okay.
So that we could practice both the positive and the negative answer. Okay.
Okay.
So now,
Okay.
let's start. Ilkay, let's start. Number one, are you a singer?
Yes, I am. No, I am not.
Okay. What is the truth? Are you a singer? Do you know how to sing? Ilkay, do you know how to sing?
No, I'm not.
No, I don't know how to sing. Okay, so no, I'm not. You're not a singer. Okay, number two, is he a doctor?
Yes, he is. No, he isn't.
Okay, is she a teacher?
Yes, she is. No, she isn't.
Okay, are they Japanese?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Number five, is it a marker?
Yes, it is. No, it isn't.
Okay, number six, are they markers?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Okay, good. Let's go to gap fill now.
Are you American? Is he a Korean?
Are you American? Okay.
Are you American?
Or you can say, are you an American? Are you an American? Okay.
Are you an American?
Okay.
Is he a Korean? Is she an Italian?
Okay, good.
Students?
Again, number four.
Are they students?
Are they students? Okay.
Is it a pencil?
Okay.
Are these cell phones?
Okay, are these cell phones? Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Ilkay. Good job. Okay, let's call the next. Who's next? Nermin is not around yet. Okay, Cesar. Cesar, not around. Okay, Hatice. Hatice.
Here, Linda.
Okay, let's practice the question and answer. Okay, so you will read both answers
Okay.
only. Okay.
Okay.
Are you a singer?
Yes, I am. No, I am not.
Okay. Is he a doctor?
Yes, he is. No, he isn't.
Is she a teacher?
Yes, she is. No, she isn't.
Are they Japanese?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Is it a marker?
Yes, it is. No, it isn't.
Are they markers?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Okay, very good. Let's go to gap fill.
Yes. Are you an American?
Are you an American? Okay.
Yes. Is he Korean?
Is he Korean? Okay.
Is she Italian?
Is she an Italian? Okay.
Are they students?
Okay.
Is it a pencil?
Okay.
Are these cell phones?
Very good. Okay, thank you, Hatice.
Thank
Let's
you, Linda.
call Tucci.
Linda.
Okay, let's practice question and answer. Are you a singer?
Yes, I am. No, I am not.
Is he a doctor?
Yes, he is. No, he's not.
Is she a teacher?
Yes, she is. No, she isn't.
Are they Japanese?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Is it a marker?
Yes, it is. No, it isn't.
Are they markers?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Okay, gap fill now. Number 1.
Are you an American?
Are you an
Is he
American?
Korean?
Okay.
Is she Italian?
Is she?
Are they students?
Number 3. Sorry, I didn't
Sorry.
hear.
Is she Italian?
Is she an Italian? Okay.
Are they students? Is it a pencil? Are these cell phones?
Okay, good job. Thank you. And let me call Hajir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, let's start here. Hajir, are you a singer?
Yes, I am. No, I am not.
Is he a doctor?
Yes, he is. No, he isn't.
Is she a teacher?
Yes, she is. No, she isn't.
Are they Japanese?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Is it a marker?
Yes, it is. No, it is not.
Are they markers?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Okay, gap fill now.
Yes. Are you an American? Is he Korean? Is she an Italian? Are they students? Is it a pencil? Are these cell phones?
Okay, good job. So let's go to Sultan. Sultan. Okay, I think she couldn't hear me. Let me go to Shukran first. Shukran.
Yes.
Okay, let's practice. Are you a singer?
Yes, I am. No, I am not.
Is he a doctor?
Yes, he is. No, he isn't.
Is she a teacher?
Yes, she is. No, she isn't.
Are they Japanese?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Is it a marker?
Yes, it is. No, it isn't.
Are they markers?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Okay, gap fill now.
Yeah. Are you an American? Is he a Korean?
Is he Korean? Okay.
Is he Korean? Is she an Italian? Are there students?
Are they students? Okay.
Is it a pencil? Are these cell phones?
Okay, are these cell phones? Okay, good. Thank you. Shukran. Let me call Hediye. Let's practice, Hediye.
Yes, Linda.
Okay, are you a singer?
Yes, I am. No, I'm not.
Is he a doctor?
Yes, he is. No, he isn't.
Okay, yes, he is. You make it a little bit, you separate it a little bit because it sounds like, yes, he's, it sounds like HIS. Okay, yes, he is. Again?
Yes, he is.
Okay, good. Is
No,
she a
he
teacher?
isn't.
Yes. Is she a
Yes, she
teacher?
is. No, she isn't.
Yes. Okay, good. Are they Japanese?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Okay. Is it a marker?
Yes, it is. No, it isn't.
Are they markers?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Okay, good. Gap fill now.
Are you an American?
Okay.
Is he a Korean?
Is it she or is he? She?
Is he?
Is he? Is he Korean? Okay.
Is he Korean?
Okay.
Is she an Italian?
Yes. Okay.
Are they students?
Okay.
Is it a pencil? Are these cell phones?
Okay. Good job. Okay. Thank you. And let's try. Cesar, are you there? Oh, he's not around. Sultan? Sultan? Okay, not around. Tuba.
I'm here.
Let's practice. Okay, Tuba, are you a singer?
Yes, I am. No, I am not.
Is he a doctor?
Yes, he is. No, he is not.
Is she a teacher?
Yes, she is. No, she is not.
Are they Japanese?
Yes, they are. No, they are not.
Is it a marker?
Yes, it is. No, it is not.
Are they markers?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Okay, gap fill now.
Okay. Are you an American? Is he a Korean? Is she an Italian? Are they students? Is it a pencil? Are these cell phones?
Okay, are these cell phones? Okay, good. Thank you. And Sevim.
Yes, Linda.
Okay, let's practice. Are you a singer?
Yes, I am. No, I'm not.
Okay. Is he a doctor?
Yes, he is. No, he isn't.
Okay. Is she a teacher?
Yes, she is. No, she isn't.
Are they Japanese?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Is it a marker?
Yes, it is. No, it isn't.
Are they markers?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Okay, gap fill now.
Are you an American? Is he an Korean?
Is he
Is
Korean?
he? Is he a Korean? Yes.
Okay, number 3.
Is she Italian?
Okay, is she an Italian? Okay.
Yes. Are they students?
Okay.
Is it a pencil? Are these cell phones?
Are these cell phones? Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
And oh, Cesar is not around anymore. Sultan.
Yes,
Okay,
I am
Sultan,
here.
let's practice.
I started.
Okay. Are you a singer?
Yes, I am.
Read both answers, positive and negative.
No, I am not.
Okay. Is he a doctor?
Yes, he is. No, he isn't.
Okay. Is she a teacher?
Yes, she is. No, she isn't.
Okay. Are they Japanese?
Huh. Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Is it a marker?
Yes, it is. No, it isn't.
Are they markers?
Yes, they are. No, they aren't.
Okay. Now let's go to gap fill exercise number 1.
Are you an American? Is he a Korean? Is she an Italian? Are they students? I count 5 number.
Okay. Number 5.
Yes, I don't know. Is it a pencil? Are these cell phones?
Okay. Very good. Okay. So thank you so much, Sultan. I think Nermin is not around anymore, and Cesar not around anymore. Okay, so we'll just continue with the rest. Okay, so before we do, okay, let's do this translating job. Okay, let's do this translating. Let's finish the lesson and then we will go to some drills. Okay, so let's try. Let's start from the very first. Okay, it's Ilkay now.
Yes, Linda.
Okay, translating activity.
Okay, okay. Is she a Canadian?
Is she a Canadian? Okay, Canadian. Okay.
Is she a Canadian?
Okay, number 2.
Are you a football player?
Okay.
Is not my desk.
Sorry, number 3.
This is not my desk.
This is not my desk. Okay. This is not my desk.
She is not a doctor.
Okay.
Are these markers? I'm not American.
I'm not un-American. Okay.
I'm not an American. We are not Koreans.
Okay, we're not Koreans. Very good. Thank you, Ilkay.
Thank you too.
Okay. So, Hatije. Translating
Here,
activity
Linda. Yes.
number 1.
Number 1. Is she a Canadian?
Is she a Canadian? Canadian.
Canadian.
Okay.
2. Are you a football player?
Okay.
3. This is not my desk.
Okay.
4. She is not a doctor. 5. Are these markers? 6. I am not an American. 7. We are not Koreans.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda.
Okay, Tucci.
Linda.
Okay, please try translating activity.
Yes. Is she a Canadian?
Is she a Canadian? Okay, you raised the
Canadian.
intonation.
Is she a Canadian? Are you a football player? This is not my desk.
Okay.
She is a not doctor. Are these markers? I am not an American. We are not Koreans.
Okay, very good. So next, Hajir. Okay, let's start from number 1. Okay.
Is she a Canadian?
Is she,
Canadian?
is she a Canadian? Okay.
Canadian. Is she a Canadian? Are you a football player? This is not my desk. He is not a doctor. Are these markers? I am not an American. We are not Koreans.
So this one again, number 4.
He is not a doctor.
So this
But
is
he is
he,
not a
he,
doctor. Okay, yes.
she. Okay,
Excuse me.
she's not a doctor.
Excuse me. She is not a
Okay.
doctor.
Okay, thank you, Hajir. Sultan. Sultan.
Yes.
Okay, let's do the translating activity number 1.
I think is she Canadian?
Is she a Canadian? Okay.
Are you a football player? This isn't my desk.
Okay.
He isn't a doctor.
She isn't a doctor.
These are markers.
Number 5.
Are these markers?
Are these markers? Okay. Number 6.
I am not American.
I'm not an American. Okay.
We aren't Koreans.
We aren't Koreans. Okay, thank you. Shukran.
Is she a Canadian?
Again?
She
Is she?
Is she a Canadian?
Okay, is she a Canadian? Canadian.
Is she a Canadian? Are you a football player? This isn't my desk.
This isn't my.
This isn't my desk.
Yes, okay.
She isn't a doctor. Are these markers? I am not an American. We aren't Koreans.
What's number 7?
We aren't
We.
Koreans.
Okay. We, right? We aren't.
We aren't Koreans.
Okay, we aren't Koreans. Okay, Hediye.
I'm here, Linda.
Okay, translating activity number 1.
Is she a Canadian?
Okay.
Are you a football player?
Okay.
This is not my desk.
Okay.
She is not a doctor.
Okay.
These markers?
Okay.
I'm not an American. We are not Koreans.
Okay, very good, Hediye. Tuba. Okay, let's do the translating activity.
Okay. Is she a Canadian?
Good. Okay.
Are you a football player? This is not my desk. She isn't a doctor. Are these markers? I am not an American. We are not Koreans.
Okay, thank you, Tuba. Sevim. Let's do the translating activity, Sevim.
Yes, Linda.
Okay, number 1.
Is she a Canadian?
Canadian.
Canadian. Are you a football player?
Okay. Player.
Uh,
Okay.
This isn't my desk.
Okay.
Kadın. She isn't a doctor. These are these markers?
Are these markers? Okay.
Yes. I'm not American.
I'm not
American.
an American. Okay.
We aren't Koreans.
We're not Koreans. Okay, thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you, Linda.
So we are down to 9 because Nermin and Cesar, they are not around anymore. Probably some connection trouble. So we will do, okay, because we have finished our lesson. So we are going to do some exercises. Okay, I'm going to show you just a moment. Okay, just a moment. I'm going to let you practice. Okay, practice answering some questions here. Okay, so now let me share my screen now. Okay, all right, so read the sentences and put in is or am. Okay, so you're going to say, we can actually write it down here. Okay, so I'm going to ask one by one. Okay, let's start with Ilkay.
Yes, Linda.
Number 1.
I am a girl.
Okay, can I write it? I am. Okay, good. Now, number 2 is Hatiji.
Hello, teacher.
Yes, number 2.
She isn't in the car.
Oh, okay.
She is.
So she is only is or
She
am.
is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Tucci. Number 3.
Linda, I am a big boy.
I am a big boy. Number 4, Hajir.
Yes. She is playing in the park.
Yes. Okay. Number 5, Sultan.
He is reading a book.
Yes. Okay. Number 6, Shukran.
It is 10.
Okay. Number 7, Hediye.
I'm a pilot.
Okay. I am a pilot. Number 8, Tuba.
The girl is sleepy.
Okay. The girl is sleeping. Number 9, Sevim.
The dog is sleeping on my bed.
Okay, the dog is sleeping. And number 10, okay, I'm going back to Ilkay again.
The cow is black and white.
The cow is black and white. So let's check our answers. Oh, everything is correct. Yay! Good job. So, perfect score for us. Yay, you did well. Okay, so let's try another activity here. Okay, this time, put in am, is, or are in the sentences below. Okay, let's start now with, because I have already called Ilkay, so I will call now Hatije. Number 1.
We are scared.
Scared.
Scared.
Okay, thank you. Number 2, Tucci.
He is in garden.
Okay, he is in the garden. Okay, number 3, Hajir.
I am drawing shapes.
I am drawing shapes. Shapes.
Shapes.
Yes, okay. Number 4, Sultan.
They are riding their bikes.
Okay, okay, riding. They are riding their bikes. Can you read again?
They are riding their bikes.
Okay. Number 5, Shukran.
Yes.
She is a nurse.
She's a nurse. Okay. Number 6, Hediye.
You are a smart boy.
You are a smart boy. Tuba, number 7.
I am sleepy.
I'm sleepy. Okay. Number 8, Sevim.
The girls are hungry.
Are hungry. Okay, the
Yes.
girls. Number 9, Ilkay.
Tom and I are scientists.
Okay, R. So, but there should be S here, right? Okay. Number 10, Hatije.
Yes. It is sad.
It is sad. Okay, so let's try to check our answers or your answers. Oh, we got a perfect score again. Oh, you did so
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Okay, you're good in this activities. Okay, the verbs to be. Okay, so now let's try this one. Okay, so this one, um,
I
you're
am at
going.
school.
Okay, this is the one on the left. This is the affirmative sentence, and then the one on the right is the negative sentence. Okay, so let's try. Let's do it. Okay, this time let's do it in random order. Okay, so I'm going to say the number, and then I'm going to say if it's affirmative or negative that you are going to answer. So I will not do it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not like that. Okay,
Okay.
is it okay? Okay,
Okay.
let's. So this is the twist. Okay, so let's start with you will not know what you will answer. Okay, Tucci. Okay. Number
Linda,
okay, Tucci, number 5, negative.
I am not at school.
Number 5, negative.
Okay, sorry. Helen isn't my friend.
Helen isn't okay or is not. Okay. Yes, okay. And thank you. And next, Hatije.
Yes.
Number 3.
Negative.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
We are students.
Okay, very good. Next, Ilkay, number 7, negative.
The room isn't room 203.
Okay, thank you. Sevim.
Yes.
Okay, number 1, negative.
I'm not at school.
Okay, I'm not at school. Okay, and Hajir. Number 9, affirmative.
I am in your class.
And thank you. Hediye, number 4, negative.
My friends aren't John and Jake.
Are okay, John and Jack. John and Jack. Okay,
John
not Jake.
and Jake.
Not Jake. Jack.
Jack.
Jack.
Jack.
Yes. Remember the character in Titanic, Jack. Okay. All right. So Tuba. Tuba, have I called you already? Did I call you? Okay. So
Yes.
Sultan. Sultan first.
Linda,
Sultan, number 6, affirmative.
Helen and I are in the same class.
Okay. Thank you. Shukran. Number 10, negative.
Number 10. Miss Tyler isn't over there. 9. Miss Tyler isn't our teacher.
Miss Taylor is not our teacher. Okay. Thank you. And who else is not called? So I think I told everybody. Okay. Ilkay. Number 14, affirmative.
Sally and Many are teachers.
Thank you. And Hatice,
Yes,
number 15, negative.
negative. I am not, here you are.
15,
15. 15.
negative.
Negative. You are not teacher.
Number, this is 15, this one. 15.
Fun.
Can you see?
You aren't
Here. Start
here.
with here.
Here. Teacher.
Here.
Teacher.
15'desin.
15'deyim.
Hear you.
Hear you and then blank. Hear you. Negative.
You not. Hear you not.
Aren't.
Aren't. Here you aren't.
Here you
Yeah,
aren't.
O kadar,
Okay.
o
Aren't.
kadar.
Here you aren't.
Here you
Okay.
aren't. Yes.
Okay. Here you aren't. Okay. All right. Okay. So next